Good morning, Ennis. Today it is Thursday, the 3rd of December, and this is your daily briefing video just to give you an outline of what you're going to do today. And in fact, I've prepared a little demonstration of Google Classroom for you so that you can watch this video, follow along, figure out how to use Google Classroom, and then when you actually do your task, it should be a lot easier. I have to say I'm really impressed with how many of you managed to log on yesterday and managed to complete some of the tasks. Some of you figured out stuff about Google Classroom I hadn't even told you to do yet, which is amazing. It just shows what you can do when you just try again and you be curious and you be positive. So I just have a few announcements. First of all, I have been logging class charts, so hopefully most of you will have seen all of the class charts I added for the homework that you did until the Wednesday due date yesterday. I also logged some class charts for those people who submitted work online, so anyone who went into Google Classrooms and submitted something will have got at least a Ruby. And some people even got extra awards. So 2 shout outs I wanted to do. One to Amy, who did a fantastic piece of writing, which I know she worked really hard on because it was some of the best quality of her writing that I've seen. So I've awarded her an emerald. And to Walid for a fantastic poster about Buddhism, using a lot of the new vocabulary we learned when we were learning about what Buddhists believe. So well done, both of you. I will be looking out for more pieces of work or more attitudes that should be rewarded with class charts, so just keep doing your best, everyone. Okay, so the daily routine for today is going to be very similar. If you're watching this video, hopefully you already know that you should start off your day by watching your daily briefing video. In this daily briefing, there's also going to be a hidden code word. A lot of you managed to find the code word in yesterday's entry ticket video. Well, your entry ticket is hidden somewhere in this video, so keep an eye out. As soon as you notice the word in the video, write it down because you're going to need it in order to submit for the entry ticket game as your first thing this morning. So after you've watched this video, you've done your Just Dance and your warm-up, that is the first thing, is the entry ticket. And to do that, you need to log on to Google Classrooms if you haven't already. I'm going to do a little demonstration now. I'm using one of the students' accounts. So once you've put in your username and your password, which has been emailed to you on Google, you might get a screen like this. It will ask you to pick your role. So you should say, I'm a student, because you're not a student. I mean, it's because you're not a teacher. I'm not a student, but I'm going to pretend I am today. And then, because you've already been invited to Ennis class, you should see something like this, which has Ennis on it. If you don't see that already, you might need to put in the code. Remember, you can always email me to ask for the code to join the class, but I can see that this person has already been invited. And then you can see all of the things that I've already posted for you. So this is your class. This was all the work yesterday. If you didn't manage to do the work yesterday, you can have a look at your assignments. Now you see this button at the top, it says stream. So stream just says everything that's in order of what the teacher posted. So if you go down to the bottom, all of this stuff is what I posted yesterday. You can see I even posted some comments, and Samina figured out how to add her own comments if she wanted to talk to me. So you can actually write whatever you like in this class comment bit here, and click send if you want to ask me any questions or say anything. But the main thing you want to do is have a look at your classwork. So that's your stream. You can click on each of these assignments if you want. If you're following the timetable, you'll know that the first thing to do is the entry ticket, the second thing to do is the English, the third thing to do is the maths, and the fourth thing to do is the PE. So you can just click onto each one of these things here if you want. Let's try it this way. And then I read the instructions for what the first activity is. It says, watch the video to find out the code word. Well, this is the video. The code word's going to be somewhere in this video, so you're already watching it. Then step 2, fill in the entry ticket quiz. So you click on where it says entry ticket, and we complete this quiz. So some of you have already completed this yesterday. You need to put in your name. You need to find the entry ticket code word from the video. And then there's some optional questions. You can tell me how you're feeling and if you have any questions, and you click submit. Once you've already done that, it will take you, let's try it. I'm going to put Miss Panata. I don't know what the code word is, so I'm just going to put question marks. I'm feeling excited about learning because I love Google Classrooms. And do I have any questions for Miss Bernata? No, because I am Miss Bernata. And then I will click submit. It will say thanks for filling out the exit ticket, see you next time. So you go back to the assignment and you will see that at the top this bit here has changed. It says your work has been turned in, so your assignment is done. If it doesn't say that at the top already, you might need to click a button to say turn in work, but because the automatic entry ticket quiz links to this part, it tells me that you've already done your assignment. So that's finished. You can move on to the next thing. Up here on, that's it. Let's see if we can find it up here. So on this left hand side of your screen, you can see it says classes, the ones you're enrolled in, and Ennis is there. So let's go back to the Ennis class page. The next thing you'll need to do is your English. So like I said, you can always click through and find your English work through the link on the stream. But another way of doing it is you can go to classwork. And classwork has everything arranged by topic. So it says here the topic filters are here. You can click on each topic, whichever one you want to do. So I've made a topic called Wednesday. So if you wanted to just only find all the work from Wednesday, then you click there and this is all the work from Wednesday. But we want to do the work from Thursday. Now this one you can see it's already gone grey because we've already completed this piece of work. The next piece of work we want to complete is the English. It's got the instructions. So get a pencil and a piece of paper ready for taking notes. I've got my pen and my piece of paper here. Watch the English lesson video. So you would click on the link which is called English lesson, which is this one here. If you hover over it, you should see the name of it come up. Watch the whole lesson through, then come back to this task and it will say the next instruction, watch the how to complete your English task video, so I'll watch that video. And then you need to complete the find the pronouns task, that's step number 4, and the replace the nouns task in step number 5. It also says complete the optional extension if you have time. So if you scroll down, you should see your name and it should say optional extension. So if I view this, this is everything on the list, just like on the first page. Once you have already done all of these tasks, you must click this button here. Some people forgot to do this yesterday, but you need to click where it says turn in work. That tells me that you have finished everything on this page, and that means I can mark you off as having completed it and award you your class chart. So at the end of the task, make sure you click turn in. Whatever is in the box above is one of the pieces of work that's been assigned to you. So anything that you have written on that document, in this case, this will be the optional piece of work. That is when I'll be able to look at it and see it. But even if you don't do the optional piece of work, still click turn in so that I know that you did the all the tasks that is on the instructions. Once you've finished that task, then maybe take a break after English, go on to your maths. There's a link to a math lesson. You'll need a pencil and a piece of paper, and then there's our fractions test that we were going to do in school. We're now going to do it online, and the same thing once you've finished. If you have finished it, you need to mark it as done or click turn it in. Whatever appears in this top box over here, you need to say that you've finished it, and that way I know to check your score. After maths, please take a break. It should be your lunchtime by this point if you haven't already had your lunch. And in the afternoon, we've got some fun PE lessons. So here are just some links to some different videos for you to follow along at home. And once you've done it, make sure you mark your work as done. So that's it for today. I hope you find Google Classrooms fun. I look forward to seeing all of you on there. As you can see, everything that you need is on Google Classroom. So if you haven't logged in yet or you haven't figured out how to do it, please contact me at the Year 3 email address as soon as you can in the morning, and I will help you to sort it out. Good luck everyone, speak to you soon.